Boris Johnson and Ursula von der Leyen are still trying to break the trade deal deadlock. After yesterday's announcement, only a face-to-face meeting between the UK's Prime Minister and the President of the European Commission may save the trade deal. The meeting may take place as early as today. However, it's still possible that the issue will remain unsettled. Before the European Union summit, Boris Johnson may sit at the negotiation table with Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron. That's why the market got stuck expecting years on Brexit. Investors hope that the mutual efforts of the leaders of the United Kingdom and the European Union will manage to break the deadlock. Notably, the parties have been unable to solve the problem for several years already. In the worst-case scenario, consequences of the unregulated Brexit will have a significant influence on Europe. However, the UK will suffer even more. At the same time, the third estimate of the Eurozone GDP exceeded the previous figures. According to the forecast, the Eurozone economy contracted by 4.4%. However, the final data showed a smaller drop of 4.3%. Nevertheless, traders' reaction to such positive data was quite restrained. Investors remain cautious amid rising risks posed by Brexit. Moreover, the ECB's meeting that is scheduled for Thursday is also weighing on market sentiment. Thus, Thursday is expected to be an important day. On December 7th, the British pound showed an extremely high activity. As a result, the quote declined by 1.5% and later advanced by 1.35%. The volatility was more than 200 pips. Traders are recommended to focus on such levels as 1.3225, 1.3300 and 1.3400. It's quite possible that speculators are still monitoring the news flow. The mentioned price levels could be broken depending on the new information. At the same time, the euro was less active than the pound sterling. However, the bearish sentiment was quite obvious. On the trading chart, we can see that a downward correction from the local high of 1.2177 is insignificant. It looks like a sideways movement. The pair may continue hovering within the levels of 1.2080 and 2180 for some time. The main trading strategy is based on a break or either limit. That's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.